Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to answer the questions you have on page 53 in the additional practice workbook. Now this lesson is about using partial products in order to find the final product in multiplication facts. So if I have two-digit numbers, a two-digit number multiplied by another two-digit number, I'm going to show you different ways of finding the product. Now the first way is going to be by using an area model. This is called an area model. First of all, I'm going to remind you of how we came up with this way because it's about using arrays. The thing is that once you have here the squares, for example, I have the numbers here, 16 multiplied by 15. So here I'm going to say, I will write 16 multiplied by 15. Okay, now first of all I'm going to break down each number into its place values. For example, I have number 16, which is 10 plus 6. So I'm gonna count 10 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here I have 10 squares. And now I'm going to write 6, and here we will have 6 squares. So this is 10. Now I'm going to count 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is number 16. So over here, the total of squares that we have here is 16. Here we have 16 squares. Now I will show the other number. The other number is 15. First, I'm going to start with the tens as well. So I need 10 squares. So I'm gonna count. I will start from the line that we drew before for the first number, because we need to find the final product, which is the total of all of the squares of both numbers. So here we have 10, so I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have 10. Then I need to put 5, so I'll put 5 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I will draw a line in the middle to show that here we have 5. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 is here, so I'm going to draw the line here. That wasn't a really nice line, so I'm just going to read. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's imagine that it's a straight line. So here we have 16 squares repeated 15 times. So here I have 10, 6, and here we have 10, 5. Now, 10 times 10. By the way, if we count the squares, we will get the number. But because counting the squares will take a really long time, we're just gonna multiply. So 10 times 10, because I will be repeating these squares 10 times. So 10 times 10 is 100. Because 1 times 1 is 1, and we have two zeros. The zeros of the factors should be the same as the product, without counting the answer, of course. Now here we have 6 times 10. And the 6 is repeated 10 times. So 6 times 10 is 60. Here we have 10 squares repeated 5 times. Over here I have 10 squares repeated 5 times. So it's 10 times 5, so it's going to be 50. Now here we have 6 squares repeated 5 times. So it's 6 times 5, which is 30. Now I'm going to add all of these numbers together. What's so important about adding these numbers is to line them up in a way that you make sure to put the places under each other. For example, here we have hundreds, tens, ones. When I write the other numbers, I need to make sure that the ones go under the ones and the tens go under the tens, etc. So here we're gonna say 60. I'll put the 0 here exactly under the first ones, and then the 6. The same for 50. Make sure that you have the ones under each other, and then we have the 30. I will add these together. So now here we have 0. Now 0 plus 6 is 0, plus 5 is 11, plus 3 is 14. I put it in a circle in order not to get confused. Now we have 1 plus 1, 2. So the answer is 240. Now, sometimes I might not have the squares, and it's gonna take a long time to draw the squares and everything. So I will be drawing the area model without caring about the number of squares. I will just be estimating it. So here I'm just gonna draw a line. I will say here I'm gonna write the 10, and here I'm gonna write the 6. Now the other line, here I'm gonna write the 10, and here I'm gonna write the 5. Okay, now I draw a line in the middle to separate the numbers, and here I draw a line in the middle to separate the numbers. Then we just continue the square this way. Now 10 times 10 is 100, the same, but the thing is that here I don't have the squares. 6 times 10 is 60, 10 times 5 is 50, and here 6 times 5 is 30. Again, we add them together, we will have 240, like we had here. So it's gonna be 240. Now, you can use this way the area model for all of these multiplication facts. Now, in number 2, I will use the way that is explained here in the book. Okay, it's partial parts, but without drawing the square, without drawing the area model. How can I do this? First of all, as I am doing the multiplication, I will be saying the values. I will be saying the value of each place value. So I'm gonna say 2, here we have ones. So 2 times 6 equals 12. I will write the first one here. Now, if you remember the heart model, in the heart model, where first of all, we multiply by the ones, then we multiply by the tens. We will do the same, but the thing is that I will be saying the value. So here, 2 ones, which means 2, multiplied by 6 ones, which is 6. So 2 times 6. This is 12. Now I'm gonna say 2 times 10, because this one is not 1. It's not in the ones place, it's a 10. So I say 2 times 10. So 2 times 10 is 20. Now I'm done with the first number, because I will be looking at the number that we have at the bottom. First of all, I start with the ones of this number, then I go ahead to multiply the tens with the other number. Now I am done with the 2. I will move to the 1 here, the tens of the number that's at the bottom. I will say, now this one is not 1, it's 10. So I will say 10 times 6 is 60. 10 times 10, because here we have a 10. This is not a 1, it's a 10. 10 times 10, this is a 10 as well. So 10 times 10 is 100. And then I will add these together. So you will have 2, 9, and 1. This is the second way. So in this way, I will start by the ones of the number at the bottom. I will multiply it with the ones, and then I will multiply the ones with the tens of the other number. Then I will move to the tens, the other number, the other digit in this number. And I will do the same. I will be doing the hard method, but with the tens place. First, I will multiply the tens of the number at the bottom with the ones. Then I will multiply it with the tens. Okay? So first with the ones, then with the tens. Now, I can just say that over here we multiplied ones by ones. So ones by ones. And here, ones by tens. Here, tens by ones. And in the last one, tens by tens. Okay, so here we have 4 lines. The first one is for the first one, you need the first ones, you need the ones of the first number multiplied by the ones of the other number. Then the ones of the first number multiplied by the tens of the other number. That's why we have ones multiplied by tens. Then I have the tens of the first number multiplied by the ones first, then the tens multiplied by the tens. That's why we have 4 numbers here. Now, the third way is the standard way, in which I'm just gonna keep the number and write it and take it to the next place. I'll carry it to the next place. Here I have 3 times 9. So first of all, I'm going to start with the ones of the number at the bottom. So first I start with the ones of the number at the bottom, then I move to the tens. Now, let's start with the ones of the first number, and I will write this line for the ones, and the second line will be for the tens. Now let's start with the ones line. 3 times 9 is 27. I write the 10, I carry it to the next place, to the next digit, and I write the ones under the ones. So 3 times 9 is 27. Now 3 times 1, I'm still not done with the 3, I'm still working with the 3. 3 times 1 is the 3, plus 2 is 5. Now I will be working with the tens, because here number 1 is not a 1, this is a 10. It's 110. So for this reason here, because we have tens, I'm going to put a 0 here, because I'm working with tens now. So the first thing I do is that I put the 0 under the ones place, because now I don't have ones, I'm working with tens. That's why I put 0 under the ones, because here I have 0, 0 ones, because this number is 10. So I put the 0 here, and then I start. Now, I already put the 0. Now we have 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 1 is 1. Now we add 7 plus 0 is 7. 5 plus 9 is 14. I will carry the number. Now 1 plus 1 is 2. Now I'm going to do the rest of the exercises using the standard way, but you can use the way you want. Now 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. This line is for the ones. The other line is for the tens. Now I'm done with the ones. I will move to the tens. 1 times 4. I'll start with putting a 0 because I started with multiplying the tens now. Then 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. And I will add 8 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. And then we have 2. Number 5. I said we always start with the ones of the number at the bottom. If we use the heart method, we're going to say 3 times 2 is 6. Now, 3 times 3 is 9. I will erase. Let's move to the other number, to the tens, because in this line I was working with the ones of the number at the bottom. Now I will be working with the tens. And because I'm working with the tens, the first thing I need to put is 0 ones because I am working with tens. Now I'm gonna say, I'll use the heart method with the tens of the number at the bottom. 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 times 3 is 6. I will add these numbers. I will have 6, 6 plus 0 is 6, 9 plus 4, 13. And here I have 1 plus 6, 7. Now, number 6, I'll do the same. We will start with the ones. So the first line is for the ones. The second line is 7 times 9 is 63. I put the 6 above the next place, and I put the 3 under the ones. Now 7, because I'm doing the heart method, 7 times 7 is 49, 49, but I have 6, I will add 6. So 49 plus 6, so it's going to be 55. Then I will move to the tens. The tens of the number at the bottom, the 4. I will be multiplying the tens of the number at the bottom with the ones first. So 4 times 9, don't forget to put the 0 because I have 0 ones. 4 times 9 is 36. I will write the 6 under, under the number. Now 4 times 7 is 28, but I have 3 here. I need to add 3. So it's going to be 31. And the answer will be, I need to add now 3 plus 0 is 3, 5 plus 6 is 11. I'll carry the number, I put it in a circle in order not to forget it. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 1, 7. And then I'll just take the 3 down. Now number 7. First I start with the ones of the first number to the heart method. 6 times 3 is 18. 18. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13. I already used this number, so I'm going to cross it out. Now we did the heart method for the first number. Now we will do it for the second number. Now I'm working with the tens now. So the first thing I need to put is the 0 in the ones place. Now 4 times 3 is 12, 2, and I still have 1. So I'm going to move it to carry it to the next place. Now 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 8 plus 0, now I'm going to add 8 plus 0 is 8, 3 plus 2 is 5, 1 plus 9 is 10. The last one, the first line is for the ones. I will start with the ones of the number at the bottom. 4 times 2 is 8, now with the heart method. 4 times 8 is 32. I write it all because I don't have any other numbers to carry the number 2. Now let's do the heart method with the other number. I'm using another color just to make sure that you understand what I'm doing, because now I am multiplying the tens of the number at the bottom by the ones, then the tens. Because here I'm working with tens, I will add a 0 in the ones place. So 7 times 2, 7 times 2 is 14. I'll put the 1 here and the 4 down. 7 times 8 is 56, plus 1, 57. Now we need to add 8 plus 0 is 8, 2 plus 4 is 6, 3 plus 7 is 10, 1 plus 5 is 6. So the answer is 6068.